What's up, guys? Crypto Will here. I want to do a little charting video for you all, and show you some simple things that can help you in your trading. Okay, now if you trade Forex, crypto, they're all the same stocks. They're all the same thing. Okay, they all base off the same type of strategies. Okay, so I don't want to reveal too much because I have a course out that I have a few members in already, about 4 members, and I don't want them to feel like, you know, they paid and they could watch these videos, and been good. So I don't want to reveal too much. If you guys are interested in that, you can go over to my website. It's a one-time fee. It's not monthly or anything. I don't want to really pitch you anything. I just want to give you some value so you can sort of work on your trading. And if you want to get in, you can get it. Okay, it doesn't matter. But just to throw that out there, I do have a course. The link will be below. It's to my website, willramseyjr.com, and you can sign up right there. Once I receive your payment, I will send you the link to the trading. You get my personal number for questions. We're going to start doing daily webinars, not daily webinars, but weekly webinars, looking at the market, see how it moved. We'll also make a group. I'll make a group for possible trade entries that you guys can look at and sort of see where I'm entering in the market, and you can sort of base your trade off of that as well. But one simple thing is identifying big zones. So we're going to go to the daily chart on GBP JPY. This works on any pair, same thing. So we want to go to the bigger picture. So the daily, the weekly, one of those time frames. You can do the 4-hour as well. Daily, you can sort of see the picture a little bit better. So as we see, we have this big zone where price reverses also. So we're going to draw a box there, as you've seen what I did. And we're going to look to see if there's any other kind of zones that we see right here, right? Kind of see this here. It acts as resistance, resistance, support. Broke through a little bit, but came right back in. So these are 2 major zones here. We can extend it because usually previous support and resistance can be new support and resistance. Keep that in mind. Do we see anything else? We sort of have a zone through here, right? And then obviously we can just draw our lows kind of down here, extend these out. But these are really our big zones that we see. We also have a zone right through here that price is currently sitting at. So most likely this will come back down, but we'll have to see how the market moves starting on the new open of the week. We had a nice wick denying this area, so that was nice to see. And we also have kind of a small zone through here. If you look, we zoom in a little bit, we kind of have a nice sort of zone through here as well, where price reversed off of multiple times. So this may not be as a strong zone, but we can still imply it in our trading. Just to know, this isn't as strong, but we can still make a move off this zone if we miss, one of these 2 areas. So I'll make it a different color. We'll make it just like green, just to know, this is a major zone, but this is still a zone. So we'll just make it a different color. But as you see, now you have the bigger picture. Price comes to these zones, you're going to be looking for an entry, right? So we see price, say we see price come here, right? And we're maybe trading through this area, and then we go to our daily time frames. You always want to look at the bigger time frames. So say we come back to our dailies and whatnot, and we see prices coming back up to that price, right here. Say we check and price is right here. We want to be looking for an entry right through here, right? Because we had a nice reversal through here. So we want to look for a nice entry through here. So once we see price coming into this zone, we can go to these smaller time frames, go left, and we see nice price rejection. we can look to enter the trade back down, right? So you see a bigger picture. You can get a better entry looking at the smaller time frames. Go back to our daily. Price comes down to the zone. We're looking for an entry because this was a decent zone. So it may break through. We're not sure yet. We see nice reversal candles. We can look for a nice entry to this area if we see that happen. If we see nice reversal, it doesn't want to break through on our smaller time frames. What does it do? Come up. We have more wicks to the upside saying we're probably not going to break this zone. So how would we place our trades? Well, let's say we take our position through the wicks here. Where would we put our stop? Above these highs. We put our stop anywhere above these highs here, and we take it back down to our lows. And it's a 7.5 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so we're using a smaller stop loss and also catching more pips. So we're risking 100 pips, but we're going to gain 773 pips in this whole swing. Now, keep in mind this takes a long time to happen. We're on the daily, so this took about 2 months to come down. But you can also look for swing entries coming down as you're going throughout the week. You can look for a nice zone where we could enter again. We see price was reversing off this point right here multiple times. If we drew our Fibonacci, we could kind of see where price came to. It was about at the 0.5 382. So we can look for another nice entry after we see that retest didn't want to break through. Boom, comes down. We see more nice wick action here, nice reversal setup, and we could also finish this trade off with another entry through here down to the bottom. So all through here we got 1, 2, 3 entries stacking. So from here to there was 700, what to say, 50 pips. Comes up now. Let's just say we move here so I know how much pips we would have took. So say we enter here. So one was 700, this one was 750, this one was about 700, and then this one down here was about 300. So we had 700, 750, 600. So overall we had about 1,000 something pips through that whole trade swing down. Now, if you have a big enough account and you were using a one lot, that was about almost $15,000-$20,000 in the 2 months' time on one pair. Okay, so as you found a trade on one pair, you can go to another pair and just sort of monitor this trade, see how it's going, look for another entry on another pair. But that's how we trade, guys. We just find zones, look for the nice reversal setup, and we take an entry. As you see, currently as of April 14, 2018, the market closed right here with a nice wick. So right here is a possible entry. So I'm going to draw a nice circle here letting me know, hey, if this doesn't want to break higher, we can probably sell this down next to our next zone, all right? If it does break higher, we can look for a buy to our next zone. But in this case, what if we see a reversal happen? We see another big wick with a red hammer. Well, we can probably look for an entry through here. Our stop would be above the highs, and target would be down here. And we'd catch about 250 pips. Our risk to reward ratio is 2.3. Right? And we can also look for swing trades on the way down. Now, what happens if it breaks? Well, this circle still implies that we can probably buy this pair on the retest if it comes down. It breaks, it comes down, retest. Well, how would that work? Well, we'd put a long position. Stop loss would be under this zone here, and we'd ride it back up to our next zone for a risk reward of 3, 260 pips. So, just apply your zones and you'll be good. Okay, major zones. Look for the major zones and look for trades off them. We even have sort of a little zone through here as well. They're just not as strong. You want to get the the major zones because it'll eventually make its way to that zone. So say we have a little zone through here, but we took the trade up here. It may have a hard time breaking, but it should break to our next zone because we have reversal. So it should eventually make its way to the bigger zones in the bigger picture. As you see, it'll make its way to the smaller zones, but it'll eventually make its way. So say we entered here, it broke the zone, came up and retested. So if it broke the zone to come back up, we could get out right here. But as you see, it rejected and came back down. Now we can look to get out of the trade, right? So that's one simple way you can look at trading in anything, stocks, crypto, Forex. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just want to make a quick little free value for you guys. And if you want to get the training, like I said, you can just go to my website and click on Get My Training. It's a one-time payment. You can also message me on Facebook. My Facebook will be down below if you have any questions and etc. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video.